Well, hey there, homesteaders. How's it going? It's been a while, and we thought we'd show you an update of what's been going on in our garden this spring. As you can see, we've completely moved away from putting any plants in our greenhouse whatsoever, and we're relying entirely on these new cage gardens we've built to see if we can find an enclosure for our plants that won't cook them or feed them to our enemies. These cage gardens are basically made of hardware cloth that the rodents can't chew through, the rabbits can't get into, and the deer can't get past. And we even have the cages trenched down into the dirt, so even if they choose to dig, they're still just going to hit cage. And we found this is what's necessary to garden in the desert. With the monoculture that we live in, where there's so few types of various plants, there's only pine trees and cactus and a few grasses here and there isn't actually very much out there. That anything that you would normally grow in a garden is going to be highly sought after by every living thing out there, especially late at night. Our little cage gardens have worked really well so far. This new one is a collection of the previous gardens, all kind of built into one structure, with a new rain-catching roof, an outdoor sort of garden bench for doing work, and a stand-up space that you can actually walk into. So Danielle and I are going to work on it this morning, and we're going to plant a few pepper plants and kind of show you what our morning is like. And we hope that this finds you well and that you're able to grow your own garden on your homestead.
Pretty kitty cat. I can still see you though. You're not hiding.
Now, because we live in the high desert, our soil is terrible.
Directly upside down.
You can't grow anything in it at all. So if we want to have a garden, we actually have to make our own soil. We either have to buy it in bags or create it out of a mixture of ingredients, which is what we're here doing today. Danielle's went ahead and gathered some of our compost from the compost bin. She's grabbing some sawdust from the wood yard. She's adding some perlite and a little bit of base manure and some of our old soil from last year. And she's making new mix for our new plants. And you might notice how the soil she's scooping with the shovel doesn't look anything like the soil under her feet. Our soil is basically worthless sand.
Beautiful plant. Yeah.
Almost a month ago, we started these pepper plants from seed. We raised them in a little nursery inside our house, and when they were ready, we brought them outside, and today they're going to find their new home.
Now the hard part, getting it out of here.
Just turn it upside down and tap it. Put your fingers to catch the dirt. There you go. Alright. Is that a jalapeno or a regular pepper?
That's a jalapeno.
Jalapeno. Alright. One lucky plant.
And now that it's been repotted, she's just going to put it in the cage garden, where it's going to be safe from almost every predator. From birds, from lizards, chipmunks, rats, mice, rabbits, deer, elk, you name it. Not getting in.
Making mulch?
Yep. Getting it a nice top cover for its new home.
In
I hope it likes it here.
In the plant prison.
I'm gonna put some beans in this corner later. But our first plant in its new home, in its new cage garden. See how it does.
Yeah.
So that's basically how we protect our plants in the desert from all the predators that are out there. We just put them in a plant prison that nothing can get into, and we catch the rain and feed them whenever we can. thanks so much for joining us, and we'll just leave you with a little bit of homestead footage and wish you a wonderful rest of your day.